If you just got orders to Camp Pendleton, listen to this before you choose where you live. Most people moving to North County think it's all the same. Beach, sunshine, easy life. It's not. Pick the wrong city and your daily life changes fast. Your commute can double, your monthly cost can go up, and you might realize you paid for a lifestyle you don't even use. Here's what no one explains clearly. North County is not one place. It's three completely different lifestyles packed into one area. You've got the beach energy of Oceanside, the space and flexibility of Vista, and clean, newer, more structured feel of San Marcos. In this video, I'm going to break down the real vibe, real 2026 numbers, and how to actually use your VA loan smart way. So you just don't move here, you make a smart decision. If we haven't met yet, I'm James. I'm a local San Diego realtor and I help people relocate here the right way, especially military families PCSing here. My goal is simple. Help you choose the right area so you don't regret your move 6 months later. If this helps, hit the like and subscribe. It really helps me keep making these videos. Also, drop a comment where you're PCSing from or where you're moving from. I read every comment and it helps me make better videos for you. We're going to break this down into three parts: the vibe, the numbers, and the commute. Let's get into it. The vibe: Oceanside, Vista, and San Marcos. Let's start with visuals. Imagine you just got orders to Camp Pendleton and you're driving around trying to figure out where your life is about to be. You start near the ocean and move inland. First up, Oceanside. This is only one of the three that's actually near the beach, and you'll feel it immediately. You've got the pier, the harbor, and downtown that's blown up over the few years with coffee shops, food spots, and new energy. It's got that raw, real California feel. Not perfect, not polished, but alive. You'll see Marines all around grabbing food, surfers walking barefoot with boards, families, tourists, all mixed together. It feels active all the time. If your idea of San Diego is waking up and smelling the ocean, this is where that actually happens. But there's a trade-off. It gets busy. Parking near the Strand on the weekend, you're circling for a while. It's fun, but it's not quiet. Now jump on the 78 and go 10 minutes east. Everything shifts. Welcome to Vista. This is what I call the hidden play. It's not flashy at all, and that's exactly why people end up loving here. The first thing you notice is space. More land, more privacy, more breathing room. You'll see older homes, a lot of ranch-style properties, and bigger lots. I'm talking about real yards, the kind where you can actually do something. Garden, park, multiple cars, even have animals if you want. The vibe here is slower. Less noise, less traffic, less scene. The downtown area is called The Village. It's small, but it's solid. Local breweries, small restaurants, and Moonlight Theater, which is actually a really cool outdoor spot. This is where people go when they don't care about showing off. They just want a comfortable life. You start to know your neighbors. You're not dealing with crowds every weekend. It's just easier. Now go another 10 minutes east and you hit something completely different. San Marcos. This place feels planned, clean, organized, almost like everything designed ahead of time. A lot of it is newer construction, so you're seeing modern homes, clean streets, and neighborhoods that feel put together. You've got the California State University, San Marcos here. So there's a younger energy mixed, but overall it feels family focused. Parks are bigger, sidewalks are cleaner, and everything is easy to get to. Spots like Discovery Lake give you that outdoor lifestyle without needing to drive far. And areas like North City feel like a newer version of downtown with some updated buildings and restaurants. It's structured, predictable in a good way. If you like certain things like clean, safe, and organized, this hits. So how do you actually choose between these three? Think about your normal Saturday. In Oceanside, you probably walk in to get a coffee, maybe hitting the beach, being around people, feeling that constant movement. In Vista, you're at home more, maybe working on something in the yard, relaxing, or going to a local brewery without dealing with the crowds. In San Marcos, you're running errands easily, hitting the gym, taking your family to a park, everything just flows. Here's what I see all the time with people moving here, especially military relocating to Pendleton. They come in and thinking, I need to be by the beach. They focus on Oceanside right away. But once they actually drive through Vista and they see the lot sizes, or they check out the San Marcos and they see how clean and how new everything feels, their mindset shifts fast. Because the truth is, you don't go to the beach every day, but you do live in your house every day. San Diego looks good everywhere, but the lifestyle is completely different depending on where you land. Oceanside is for someone who wants energy, movement, and the ocean right there. Vista is for someone who wants space, privacy, and more flexibility with their property. San Marcos is for someone who wants newer homes, clean neighborhoods, and everything dialed in. None of these are better than the others. It just depends on what kind of life you're trying to build when you get here. Now let's talk about the part actually everyone cares about, the numbers. We're in 2026 and San Diego market is still strong. But these three cities hit different price points, and that's where your strategy really matters. Starting with the Oceanside, this is where you pay for the coastal tax. For a detached single-family home, you're usually looking at around $800,000 to $1.3 million. If you want to be west of the I-5 and closer to the beach, that number climbs fast. Now, here's the reality. Oceanside is all about location and potential. You're paying for that beach proximity, the lifestyle, and the demand that comes with being near Camp Pendleton. Where this gets interesting is the ADU strategy. A lot of buyers overlook this, but Oceanside is one of those areas where adding an ADU can make a big difference. Whether it's detached guest house or a garage conversion or building something in the backyard, you're creating extra space that can turn into an income later. Because of the location, there's always demand. Long-term renters, military, or even furnished rentals depending on what you decide to do and what the city allows. So instead of only looking at what the property is today, the smarter move in the Oceanside is looking at what it can become later. That's really the angle here. Buying into lifestyle now, but also you're giving yourself the option to build something that adds value and flexibility down the road. Now, let's move to Vista. This is where your money stretches more. You're typically in $750,000 to $1.1 million range for solid detached homes. But the real advantage here is the land and the flexibility. Vista has way more opportunities for duplex style setups, guest houses, and ADUs compared to Oceanside. You'll find properties where you can live in one and rent the other, or even add value by converting the space. That's the play here. You're not just buying a home, you're buying options. Bigger lots, more privacy, and more ways to build equity. It's one of the best areas for forced appreciation. You can buy something older, improve it, and build equity quickly. For someone thinking long-term and trying to turn this to an investment, Vista gives you more control. Now let's talk about San Marcos. This is your premium suburban option. Prices usually fall between $900,000 and $1.4 million. You're paying for newer homes, cleaner neighborhoods, and well-planned communities. But there's a trade-off. A lot of these neighborhoods come with Mello-Roos, which is basically a tax that pays for the infrastructure. Parks, schools, roads. You'll also see more HOAs here. So even the home price looks similar to Vista, your monthly payment can actually be higher. San Marcos is less about house hacking and more about stability. It's clean, predictable, and easy living, but not always the best for maximizing income from the property. Now let's talk about PCSing and using your VA loan the right way. If you're coming to Camp Pendleton, you have a big advantage. San Diego is a high-cost county, so your VA loan limits are strong. I've held many clients here leverage their earned benefits. But here's where most people mess up. They only think about buying, not what happens after. You need an exit plan. Before you buy anything, you should already be asking yourself, is this my long-term dream home, or is this a stepping stone to build equity? If I have to move in a few years, can I rent this out? Will it at least break even, or am I going to be stuck feeding the property every month? Is this an area that's easy to resell when I need to get out? Because here's the truth, your situation might change fast. You might stay longer than expected, or you might leave sooner. You don't control that, but you do control how you buy. The smartest buyers I work with don't just think about today. They think about the flexibility. They pick properties that give them options. If they stay, great. It works for their lifestyle. But if they leave, they're not stuck. They can rent it, hold it, or sell it without stress. So when you're looking at homes in San Marcos, Vista, or Oceanside, don't just ask, do I like this house? Ask, does this house still make sense for me in 5 years? That one question will save you from making a decision that you regret later. Quick note on the safety and schools. San Marcos usually ranks the highest on the paper for school ratings, which is why a lot of families lean toward it. Vista and Oceanside are more pocket by pocket. You'll find great areas and average ones right next to each other. Don't rely on online ratings. Don't look at the exact school boundary for the home that you're considering. Two streets can put you on a completely different school district. And for safety, North County is overall solid. But Oceanside and Vista can feel a little more city in certain areas. My advice is go drive the neighborhood at night around 10 p.m. on a weekend. If it feels calm and comfortable, you're probably in a good spot. So let's talk about commute. The commute what makes or breaks your decision. If you're stationed in Camp Pendleton, where you live matters a lot more than people think because this is a huge base. If you're in the Oceanside, you're right next to it. Getting to the main gate, like St. Louis Ray, can take anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes depending on the traffic. It's the easiest commute out of the three. But here's what most people don't realize. The base itself is massive. If you're assigned up north, you can still be driving another 30 minutes when you get on the base. Now let's talk about Vista and San Marcos. Both rely heavily on the 78 freeway. And I'll be real with you, the 78 can get rough during the rush hour, where it connects to the I-5 where the traffic stacks up. A drive that feels like 15 minutes in the middle of the day can easily be 45 minutes in the morning. From San Marcos, you're usually looking around 25 to 35 minutes to the main gate on a normal workday. Vista can be a little closer depending on where you are, but you're still dealing with the same traffic pattern. For a lot of people, it's worth it for more space or newer neighborhoods, but you have to be honest with yourself about the drive. One more thing, people don't think about the weather. Oceanside stays cooler because of the ocean breeze. Some homes don't even need an AC. But Vista and San Marcos, it heats up in the summer. You'll be running your AC more, so expect that show up in your monthly electric bill. At the end of the day, moving to San Diego, especially if you're coming to Camp Pendleton, isn't just about buying a house. It's about choosing the life you're going to live outside of the work. Do you see yourself waking up near the ocean in Oceanside, getting that ocean breeze every morning? Do you want space, privacy, and bigger yard in Vista? Or do you want something newer, cleaner, and easy in San Marcos? All three are solid. There is no wrong choice, just the one that fits you the best. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment where you're moving from and what are you leaning towards right now? Beach, space, or newer neighborhoods? And if you have any questions about specific areas, streets, or deals you're looking at, drop them in the comments. I go through them and reply every single comment. If you're moving to San Diego in the next 60 to 90 days, don't guess your way through this. Use the link in the description and book a call with me. We'll go over your timeline, your VA loan options, and your BAH, and I'll build you a clear plan so you're not just buying a home, you're making a smart move for your future. Also, if you want to see what's actually on the market right now, check out my website. I appreciate you watching. See you in the next video.